Three. Steve, how are you, sir?
Hello!
We are going through a series of demos from the current Steam Next Fest. I got that, heard that word. Next
Next
Fest.
fest.
You've done some solo ones.
Yep, I've got a video at the time of recording sitting at private with a few demos that will upload that we'll make live at some point.
Yep. We're going to do a couple here. We've got a couple lined up this afternoon. Not that our time scheduling makes anything to you guys, but yeah, we're going to do a couple this afternoon. First one of those is a game called Viewfinder. I'm not too sure how long this demo goes for, so we'll play it for a little bit just to get a sense of this game. I've played it for a few minutes. This is really clever. We'll jump in. It's a first-person puzzle game.
Great. We're in. Time to explore.
So I'm not too sure who this is that's talking. I don't think it's my character talking, but I'm not really sure. So it's got control support. I'm using mouse and keyboard at the moment. You'll see the prompts on screen for that.
Can you grab the cup that's on the ledge back there?
There's nothing I can interact with that the game doesn't allow me to interact with.
Bummer. I was hoping you could grab the cup and huck it.
No, sadly not. So yeah. What was that? We're coding pillars to watch the footage. Popcorn next. Okay.
I think that's because you mount the cursors over some of the sticky notes there.
This game is a demo, as you can imagine. You can jump over that guy.
What is this place?
Yeah, I've already played a little bit of this.
This has a very Witness vibe to it in its look.
Oh, the look of it. In some cases, yes. This initial scene, yes. Later in the demo, not so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is. Oh, you can interact with these things.
It's hard not to just sit here and take in the view. The breeze, the sunlight. It feels real. That's enough for me.
I have no idea what this game is telling a story of it. I probably won't really know until this thing's. Oh no!
What happens if you walk off that bridge? Okay.
Your vitals look good.
I was literally going to ask what happens if you walk off that bridge.
Yes, we know now that falling doesn't hurt.
This isn't your character. This is almost like a narrator.
Yeah, sort of like that. Like I think they're talking at me, but I'm not really sure who they are or who my relationship is.
It's very much like the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, a bit like that, or even maybe sort of a bit like Firewatch. Maybe, not too sure.
Yeah.
Hold R to rewind.
Oh, that's a good interface.
It's a really nice. Like the look at this when it does this.
VCR-ish.
What? That's sick.
So yeah, it's all a bit weird as to what the setup of this place is, but it's definitely got me intrigued. So the big thing about this game is,
Photograph doing here?
I think that's me talking, not her. I'm not really sure if that was a different person, but anyway.
I think it's the same voice.
You can pick up the photo, you hold it up, and when you press left click, it's now in place. It is a really fucking...
Holy shit!
It's fucking impressive, just the tech alone of this thing. Like, that's now put that in the world.
Can you go and grab that and move it again?
No, once you've placed it, you've done.
Okay.
But I can do this.
Oh, rewind, of course.
Rewind it and back and replace it. So it doesn't matter where I put this. Doesn't matter where I put this, the effect's going to be the same of what it does.
Okay, yeah.
So if I go and do that and put it there, it's now
It'll be the same thing.
It's the same there. But it's just now walk into it, bit of a jump, and we walk into this teleporter. So the teleporter seems to be the goal each little section, is to get to the teleporter. And now we're teleported it. If I turn and look at what I've got, it's as if nothing had happened. So
That's not bad.
So I've got this thing's not powered up, so we've got one battery there already. There is a battery sitting here. We plonk that on there. Now, when as I said, I've already done this a little bit already once before.
Looks like we need one more.
And this, I'm not too sure how you can tell the mechanic from one to the other. But if I put this back again, I've also got that rotate, so I can rotate it like this if I wanted to. I've also can align it, where it sort of aligns it to the environment I think it's in.
Oh,
so
that's
it's,
cool.
It's sort of aligning it to that. If I put it now, place it, it's now sort of grayed out sort of thing, but the battery's now back again.
Because the battery's in the picture.
Yeah, but I don't know how easy it is to tell what each photo is going to do up front, if that makes sense. But I'll
probably you can't tell until like you put some of it down, or you look really closely at the.
That's probably what it is too. So this is an interesting one. So there's nothing else I can do here. There's nothing I can't do anything. But let's upside down, rotate.
So Mr. Squiggle.
Yep, put it there. And it's just an amazing look when you play something.
Mm.
Needs to be powered. Oh, didn't realise that.
Wait, there's another easel with a photo on it.
Yep, forgot about that one. So that one. So there's the battery in it. So I'm just going to go put this right. Actually, tell you what, we'll put it over here. So just have the look, see the angle.
And the physics on the actual objects in the photo are affected too.
Yeah, it's the tech. I don't know. As I said, I'm not too sure. I believe it's Unreal Engine they've done this in. But so if I rotate that, say this way, well, if I do this,
there you go.
See? Oops.
Nice one.
Ah! I like the double tap to just like automatically go back to your last markers too.
Yeah. So let's do that. I can pick up the battery.
Hey, there we go.
Alrighty. Yeah, where's the photo in this? Photo's around the corner here in this one.
It's always these opening phases of a game like this where I'm like, oh, I could do this, and then I get like an hour in, I was like, oh, fuck.
So again, you can align it and make it sort of align like that. Okay.
Follow the grey brick road.
I just like the fact that it does puts the whole picture in the environment. It's really, really, really neat. So now I need to go through there, so I'm just going to align that. Donk. Didn't quite go far enough with it.
You be able to jump?
Yeah, we can.
There you go.
Where's the photo in this one? I think it's on that easel there. Here we go. Yeah, this is where I can do this. I rotate this and I place it about there.
Maybe there's a surface you can use to climb up there.
And now I can use that to climb up here. I've done a couple of these already, so we'll go to a certain point and then we might actually stop. Because I actually don't want to play this in demo anymore.
Yeah.
I just want to get this when this game comes. This game is not that far away. I think it's July, if I recall. I think it's July. I'm going to check that when I'm playing this.
It is 18th of July.
18th of July, so it's not that far away. So, yeah. So this one's interesting. This one, so I can hold tight that, and I can jump into that environment.
Oh.
Because it's the same photo every single time. I can't. If I do this, so you can see the teleporters back there on the right there. Yeah. If I put this in front of it and play it in, you see the teleporter is destroyed. So I can't do that. You've got to keep the teleporter in view. So I just keep doing this. I keep getting the same photo, and I can basically
just loop it
round until I get to it. This one took me a little while to get what this game was doing, but this is really kind of impressive.
The trailer also, like the auto playing trailer on the store page, is really interesting too. It was like maybe it's not necessarily the sort of thing where I'm too stupid to play it.
There's been I think it's give it a go. I don't think there's going to be.
The first thing the trailer shows is the old what were those instant cameras where they you take the shot and
Polaroid. Yeah, we'll get to
Polaroid camera.
Yeah, there's some of that.
It runs and it's just a chunk of rock, and it's placed, and you can just jump. And I'm like, that doesn't seem too hard.
Yeah. There's a couple of those towards the end of this little section. So.
I think it gets a bit more fucked, does it?
Not so much, but this is really neat too. So here's a completely different art style.
Mm.
And the game's now like this, and you can go back and look at that, and it's just.
That. What is that running on?
I don't know what this game's runs on, but I think it's Unreal. I think. Now we're going to a different art style again. Now we've got this lovely watercolor
Unity.
pastel stuff. Oh, Unity, is it? Okay. Then we do this, and we've now got this art style, so it's all different.
Like, to polygonize these different art styles, I don't know if Unreal would be able to pull that sort of thing off.
Oh, I'd be surprised if it couldn't, but I just like the fact I now can look back at it,
Yeah.
and there's all the previous art styles, it's just incredible. And now somewhere in here there's another, here it is. And this is... so we'll put
Oh,
that,
get fucked.
put that up. And they're into that. Now in this sort of flat DD stuff. But this does this. The fucking door opens. It's fucking incredible.
Oh, get fucked.
And this is... You're going to love this, but you're going to love this.
Yes, it's Quake.
It's great. It's fucking awesome. It is so cool. They've basically said, I'm going to basically pick everything out of every, you know, art style I can come up with, and
Your mind is limitless.
up there's a drawbridge, so...
Few things make me happier than when you say that here.
So how long until you actually get the camera?
Not very far away.
Okay.
I think it might actually be next, I think. I like that, skipping content not included in demos. Obviously, they're trying to hide stuff. I've already got the camera, so holding it in my hand.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So obviously I assume they skip the story part of how we get the camera.
Yeah.
This is really good though. So look through the viewfinder, left, right mouse button. Take the photo. And you can...
Oh, and it auto prints it. Okay.
Now it prints it. Now you rotate it. Place it. And now it's flipped the entire world around.
Yeah.
So I've gone too far with that one, so we can rewind it. Down a fraction. Ah, didn't... I don't know if I've got a crouch button yet. Haven't found one yet. Now it's upside down, partially upside down. It's there. Now, this one again, we take the photo. You can have, I think, up to 5, I think.
Yeah, there was a fire, the counter. So when do you reset that?
Don't know, to be honest. Haven't come
Okay.
across that yet. Now we rotate this that way. Can probably line it a bit better. There we go. Just water. Now this is actually, I haven't gone any further than this in the demo, so this is all new to me.
Right.
I think it might be, it's gone back to 5 now, so it might be resets each teleport, maybe?
Only having the ability for 5 photos per level is sort of seems a little limiting.
I think there's a way you can reuse them, I think. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, so we've got a battery up there, which obviously we're going to need. So it's going to be easy enough to get the battery, because you'll take a photo
Can you
of it.
just take a random photo of that pylon, that pillar that it's on, and just set it on the ground?
Well, basically, you do this.
Okay, or you just do that. All right, that's
Yeah.
not how I was thinking, but all right.
Yeah, like you, as it's now got a physics component, so to speak.
Hey, just huck it over the fence.
There's nothing, you can't throw stuff. Like
Oh,
you
that's
just
weird.
drop it, and you pick it up and drop it.
That's a shame.
So I'm wondering how... What are we going to do here?
Take a picture of the steps.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't need the battery back. Get the battery? Oop,
Oh, you dropped it.
dropped it.
Man, I figured that out real quick.
You were there, you did well.
Fucking look at me go. You still got one more.
I need one more. Okay. So that means I would need to do this.
Yeah. But wait, you fucked the teleporter.
No?
Or can you walk? Where's the
That's
base of the teleporter?
How come it hasn't said I haven't destroyed it? That's interesting.
Because technically you haven't fully destroyed it.
No, but maybe that was a bit of an issue there. Not apparent, it is beautiful. That's the demo.
Oh man, I was hoping to get a bit. I was hoping to go a bit further to show you just like that, not exactly how crazy it gets, but because there's
I'm gonna
like
go back.
you look at all the articles about it, it's like brain melting indie game, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, is the mind bending part just the
Time to explore.
sheer complexity of what's happening beneath the surface, engine wise, to get it to do this? Or do the puzzles just get that level of fucked?
Whoa,
Yeah, I suspect it's probably both, actually.
your vitals are good.
That's interesting. I'm actually using a different...
Now, but
Yeah, you're using a different bridge and it breaks.
It still breaks.
So it must be whichever bridge you use first is the one that busts.
Must be muscle that breaks, yeah.
Let's find out.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
what's an old
That's weird.
photograph doing here? Did
Bare minimum, I'm putting this on my wish list. I'll be curious how jacked up it gets.
Yeah, well, that's the thing for me as well. Like it's the look of it, the tech of it, all that stuff is just so impressive.
I thought there'd be a bit more to the demo than what there is.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping there would be too.
Well.
But yeah,
It's almost working. Looks like
I
we
like
need
the
one
pad,
more.
that sort of charging pad. That's a dope thing too.
yeah. Well, wireless charging.
Anyway,
Yeah, so I'm super impressed with this. I like you, I'd seen a lot of headlines about it and how good it was and stuff like that, but to see this thing in action and in motion and what it does,
yeah.
it's bloody impressive what they've managed to do with this. And yeah, like just to
There's I mean, I get a bit of a
Nice one.
oh, what was the game with the non-Euclidean levels?
the what?
The puzzle game with the non-Euclidean level design and it like changed when you turn around and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know the
Antechamber.
one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Antechamber.
I get an anti-chamber vibe from it.
Oh, absolutely. With the changing perspective, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But like the fact that when you put a picture in the environment like this, and it puts the entire picture in the environment, like including the background,
That part, that's cool.
is just the background. It's just so cool. So yeah,
I think the more impressive one is where you put those different art styles down.
Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, when it did that, I was gone. My jaw actually dropped when I did that bit the first time. That's so brilliant.
See, the thing that would fuck me off a little bit is like having to scour the environment trying to find these individual photos. That would annoy me.
They're obvious. There's not been one. They've been so obvious. So how to do it. You might have to walk a few seconds to get it, but they're obvious.
Yeah.
They're on easels or they're on tables. They're not.
I
not
don't know
hidden.
how quick I would have found the one that was on that one with the building that you just did. I don't know how quick I
Okay.
would have found that because I kind of just go, where the fuck am I meant to go? Yeah.
But this one here, where you keep doing the same photo over and over again, and I'll just. So now I've got that environment's in there. If I do this, that one's in there. You just see it all in the environment. It's all.
Wonder how many times you could loop it and whether or not you could completely fuck it.
I'd be surprised. I'm just gonna make sure I don't cover the. As long as you can get from one photo to the next, you can do this as many times as you want. So here, see.
Because surely at some point you'd put it down enough that you've looped it enough to like create too much of a strain on the game engine. Maybe.
Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
No. Alright, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, this like look now. We've got all these background pictures. It's just so wicked how they've done it.
I think now not even destroying, not being able to destroy the game world, I think we've looked at what we can... Do you just fall infinitely in a spot like that, or...?
No idea. Let's try it. It's automatically around me just then when I got too
Oh,
far.
okay. I wasn't sure if you. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, it's
I'm glad
really,
one of us checked this out.
It is really, really good.
Because maybe I'm not too stupid for this game after all.
Look, I don't think. Look, to be honest, based on what I've done so far, I think you'll be absolutely fine with it.
So we'll see what happens when the full game comes out.
When the game comes out in like a month's time, we'll know for sure what sort of how weird and wonderful it gets towards the end of it. So, but that is Viewfinder. Look forward to that in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. Bye.